This video is proudly sponsored by New Type. Tools, accessories, model kits, these guys have it. Hop over to newtypeshq.com and use promo code Otaku for 10% off on your next purchase. Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to another exciting episode from the good folks from Max Factory, PLAMAX. Well, seeing how it's literally the first week of summer over here in the States, why don't we kick things off with the 1/350 scale JG-02 Gipsy Danger from the blockbuster film Pacific Rim. And without further ado, let's get to it. So the moment this box arrives at your doorstep, you're going to be immediately blown back by how epic and awesome this box art is for Gipsy Danger. It really does this mech justice. But more importantly, when you look on the side panels for the box art, not only you get a broad understanding of what you can pull off for action poses, but it gives that nice, awesome cinematic vibe to it when it's done and completed. Now, what can you expect inside the box? And this is the wonderful thing I like about this model kit. It's very straightforward. You get the instruction manual, but on page 1 it gives you exactly what you need. You need a good pair of snippers, but most importantly, you need glue. Now, as for the last additional pages, they gave you a brief understanding of what you can do for the armor pieces to expose the inner frame, but most importantly, they give you a layout on what you can expect for the LED unit that comes with this model kit. Now, as for the back of the manual, it gives you a brief rundown of what you can expect from my all-time favorite water slide decals. And the decals on here are top notch, so they won't fall apart or degrade, so you won't have any problems applying it onto the model kit. Now, as for the additional box in this model kit, this is where it's going to house the LED unit for Gipsy Danger. I don't know the specific kind of batteries that it takes, but it uses one single LED, which I assume it's bright enough to light up the core as well as the head. But sometimes those promotional pictures can be a little bit misleading. Now, as for the first runners up, you get a hefty amount of clear parts, which is for the core, a box section to house the LED unit, a visor for the eyes, as well as 2 circle bases that are going to be used for the plasma cannon. Now, as for the 2 remaining runners, they're going to get one that's like a dark gray, which is going to be used for the inner frame for Gipsy Danger, as well as a turquoise blue for the armor pieces. As for accessories, it's pretty much boiled down to the sword, as well as 2 pre-fixed fingers for the plasma cannons, and that's pretty much it. So before I do any kind of permanent gluing to these two pieces, I first need to actually paint the hand and add additional metallic gray, but most importantly, I need to shine a very small LED light through the under part of the knuckle. So I'm going to be pre-drilling holes into 3 key areas, which is like under the bicep, underneath the wrist, as well as 1 drillable hole on top of the shoulder blade. Now I know in the movie it shows that there's 2 individual LED lights, but since I'm working with very sensitive Z LED lights from Evans Designs, I'm just going to stick with just 1.
leave. Just one shot of Hennessy. Next thing you're all over me, all over me. We act like we're hard to get, but we know this is imminent. Cause we keep falling right into it, right into it. Oh, we were only fun till you show me love. You bring me up into the place I love, the place I love. I can't control myself because I'm very dust. 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 I still hurt, still hurt. I still hurt, think myself. I still hurt. Started out being innocent, big words promised everything, but all along we knew this was bad, this was bad. Gotta end, gotta make it stop. We can't pretend that this is love, but then we touch and it all gets lost in pink clouds and fairy dust. We were only fun till you showed me love. You bring me up into the place I love, the place I love. I can't control myself because I'm very dust. 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 I still hurt, still hurt. I still hurt, think myself. I still hurt.
Alright my dudes and dudettes, as this video is wrapping up, I want to share with you guys my thoughts and impressions about the model kit. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this kit rocked. I had so much fun building it. And it absolutely made me so happy that this kit exists. Granted, I had to wait like 3 years later, but I digress. But when this film came out literally 4 years ago, I was just absolutely taken away by the cinematography and the scale and weight of how these Jaegers move about the real world physics. It was really cool, and I was hoping there was going to be some kind of form of a model kit back in the day. Granted, there was a lot of toys and collectible statues, but never an actual solid model kit, so I had to literally wait for 3 years until one actually exists. And you know what? It was absolutely worth the wait, but oh, this breaks my heart. The downside with this model kit, it suffers from poor articulation, and let me break it down real simply. Wrist, arms, perfectly fine. The kit suffers from poor core flexibility. You can't do like a front crunch in the torso or in the cap area. It's very locked into place and it's very stationary, so you can't do anything too crazy for action poses. The legs are unnaturally elongated, which I get it because that's just an artistic style that they wanted to go with Gipsy Danger. But you're not going to be able to pull any cool action poses, unfortunately. You're going to get a lot of cool static poses, but nothing really epic looking. Now, as for the last area that suffers from posability is going to be the head. You're not going to be able to look up and down. You're only going to be able to look left and right because the kit does not come with a ball joint head. You're pretty much going to be stuck with what you have there. Now, is this kit for everyone, or anyone that's like a master builder, someone that's casual, or someone that's just getting into building model kits? I would say yes, but this kit's not for everyone. This is a nice kit to take a break from building a Gundam from time to time. But dudes and dudettes, that's all the time I have. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more, please click on that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video. Later.